Welcome back, everybody, to the Tennessee Titans franchise. What a view here from the water. We got the Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. There are only 3 weeks left in the regular season, and the Titans already have locked up the AFC South and now set their sights on the number 1 seed. Yet again, the Jacksonville Jaguars are riding a losing streak in the second half of the season. They have been atrocious in this franchise during this time. And that is exactly why we can't afford to let our guard down. We've got to be aware of the trap game possibility, especially with our high goals this season. We hold the number 1 seed right now, but with 3 games left, a lot could change. The last time we took on Jacksonville, it was a 2-point game with a very entertaining fourth quarter. Brian Nava had 2 touchdown passes to Trayvon Randolph, and Manny Warner had a pair of touchdowns. This time around, we're facing a desperate Jacksonville team that really can't afford to lose any more games if they want to sneak in as a wild card team. Here is your stat update on the Titans offense with Brian Nava 1 touchdown away from 30 on the season. Derrick Henry is close to 1,000 yards rushing, and we have a chance to have 3 1,000-yard receivers, but that means Sal Sexton needs to get 219 receiving yards over the next 3 games. Let's get this game underway, everybody. Tennessee will see the football first in this one as we are underway from Jacksonville. From 2 yards deep out of the end zone, Rashad Polite, who ran one back last week for a score, is taken down around the 27. Brian Nava has 15 interceptions on the year. I'd love to see a quarterback in this series throw less than 20. That's the bar. 1st and 10 from the 27, and back to pass on the first play. It is out to Devian Bynes, and he picks up 4. Opening compact, it's 2nd down, and the first run goes to Derrick Henry. He gains 4, and it's 3rd and short. 3 receivers now in the game. Back to pass. It is caught by Trayvon Randolph, and it's a 1st down. Randolph already had 1 big game against this defense this season. It's 2nd down, good protection, and floated to Sal Sexton, but not much on the catch. 3rd down again. Polite the running back, and out of the shotgun, Nava gets it away and can't hook up with Sexton. I don't know, looked like a pretty good pass to me. But here comes Rich Matthews on to kick for Tennessee. The lefty booms it away, and it's let go, bouncing inside the 10 and resting at around the 7-yard line. That brings out Trevor Lawrence, 1st and 10 Jaguars. Travis Etienne, the running back. From the goal line, it's out to Lamont Cooper. Good for 6 yards. 3 receivers in the game once again, and it's Etienne who is met in the backfield by John Franklin Myers, and he loses 1. Tennessee looking for a quick 3 and out. Lawrence off balance. He throws outside, and that's Christian Kirk with an incredible adjustment. How about this footwork along the sideline? That is a catch, extending the drive. Here's Lawrence. He's going to send it downfield. Perfectly placed for Van Jefferson. They're in the Tennessee territory on the big pass of 40 yards. Jamel Dean does collide a bit there with Christian Fulton. That slowed him down just enough. At the Titan 36, it's Jamie Burnham on the catch. 9 yards. Jaguars on the move here. Tennessee will press the receivers. Etienne finds the opening and shows off the great speed. He takes it down to the 5, weaving his way through the Titan defense for 21. Looking to strike first. It's goal to go Jaguars. Out quick and caught by Kirk. He's got the touchdown. His big catch earlier extended this drive, and now he caps it off, winning the quick slant route against Christian Fulton, one of the best cornerbacks this season. So the Jaguars score first, and we'll see how Brian Nava and company respond. There is still so much to sort out in this AFC playoff picture, and the Jaguars are still in the mix. 7-0 Jaguars. Nava checks it down, and Derrick Henry will gain about 6 yards. Jaguars got the third down stop last drive. They come after Nava on third down, and it's Sexton! Gets away and turns it upfield for a good pickup of 15. Press coverage on first down, but the run goes to Polite, and the Jaguars are all over him. It's a short gain, and this is not looking good here. Devian Bynes is shaken up. That looks to be an ankle. He's going to come out of the game. Injuries this time of year are one of the things you dread, but replacing Bynes is Sterling Shepard, and he's in with a first down reception. And we got the quick update. It's an ankle sprain, not a high ankle sprain, so he should be able to return, but maybe rested a little bit. Here's Derrick Henry on first down, pinballing off defenders and ultimately getting nothing. They go 2 receivers now. Emmanuel Abbott is the number 2. Rolling right on second down. Caught by Randolph with first down yardage. Tennessee looking to answer back. On first down, they run left, getting a good block from Elton Jenkins. It's a gain of 6. Not spreading the defense out here. It's Nava for Randolph again. Short yardage gain. He gets 5 and a first down. Nava opening the day 8 of 11 in the air. Back to pass, given time, and Sexton can't hold on to it. Incomplete. Third down, Tennessee. They do bring in the rookie Dante Boss. Nava running out of time. He gets sacked as Jacksonville tightens up in the red zone. Gotta say, for a 6-8 team, the crowd's really into this one. Tennessee with the field goal makes it 7-3. Jaguars looked really good on that last drive. Trevor Lawrence and these receivers can certainly make big plays out of nowhere. And Lawrence is going to try it once again. Incomplete for Kirk. Well defended by Farley. It's Etienne. Tries the right side. It works once more, and he gains 7. First quarter comes to a close, and it's 3rd and 3 to open the second. Caught. First down going to Jamie Burnham. They have a really good tight end tandem, good running back in Etienne. I like the receivers here in Jacksonville. Burnham again, easy separation, a very good route runner, close to the marker. Already approaching midfield as Etienne tries to cut it to the right, and he's hit down with Fowler and company meeting him. Lawrence goes empty. Dishes outside. This is Christian Kirk out of bounds in Titan territory. Not quite in field goal range yet, facing 3rd and 3. Out to Kirk. He gets the first down. Jaguars inside the Titan 40. 9 minutes to play now in the first half. Lawrence dishes out. This is Etienne, but can't make a man miss. Jamel Dean stops him. It's 3rd down. Right on the edge of field goal range. Titans send 4, and the pass goes right through the hands of Caleb Farley. Lucky it wasn't a turnover. Jaguars will try the 55-yarder, and it hooks to the right, no good. Started good, didn't end that way. Good field position now as the Titans take over. A long bootleg, and Nava can't find Brooks, who was all by himself. 4 receivers now in the game. None are Devian Bynes. Nava steps up. Caught by Shepard. First down. That's his second 3rd down conversion since we saw Bynes leave the game. 2nd down. And it's the stretch to Henry with not much opening up for him on his first few carries. Going empty now. Titans need 6. Good protection. And guess who it is? Caught by Sterling Shepard. Another first down. Stepping up big when the Titans need him. You love to see it. And now Tim Cannon enters the game, but just hands it off to Henry. And the Jaguars were not fooled by the new personnel. So they'll stay in the game, and now it's Warner and Polite. A dive ahead. Polite gets away from the first man, and it's a solid run, making it 3rd and short. They flip the look. Cannon in the game. He looks to keep it and just gets enough. They nearly had him for a loss, but Cannon's got that speed. Nava now back in the game with 3 tight ends. Throws a jump ball that Randolph cannot pull in. Incomplete. 2 tight ends now for Tennessee. 2nd and goal. Knockdown for Sal Sexton. Brings up 3rd down. They've already been forced to settle once. On 3rd and goal, it's floated up and caught for the touchdown by Sal Sexton. Oh, he's going for the F5. Yeah, I used that joke a couple seasons ago, I'm pretty sure. Still think about it, though. And that is a nice grab by Sexton. Another score to give Tennessee their first lead. 10 unanswered. 4 minutes to go now in the first half, and ETN gets solid first down yardage. The Jags have moved the football pretty well to this point. Now rolling to his left, Lawrence is picked off, and it's Caleb Farley. Lawrence trying to get aggressive downfield, and Farley pounces on the underthrown football. Titans have their first takeaway, and they're at their own 45 with 2:30 left to go. Fake to Polite, good protection, and it's caught by Emmanuel Abbott over the middle for a first down. Now they bring Tim Cannon back into the game. On first down, oh, he should have given that to Polite. He got pummeled instead. Nava's back in now trying to clean up the mess, and now it only gets worse. False start. 2nd and 21. Nava slides away from the blitz and finds Randolph underneath. And that gets the lost yardage back. Now 3rd down. Do they go Shepard's way again? 3rd and 11. Downfield and knocked away from Dante Boss. Check out how close this was. He nearly threaded this one to the rookie. Inches. They're going to try a 56-yard field goal now. Wind not exactly playing to their favor, but the kick is good anyway. Titans up 13-7 with 41 seconds left to go in the first half. Trevor Lawrence will fire across the middle. Van Jefferson gets 14. Only took about 5 seconds. They want to get back in scoring range, and Lawrence gets it away to Burnham, and he gets a 9. So they've got the 1 timeout left and only about 15 yards away from range. A first down catch made by Jefferson, and they're not using the timeout here. They're losing a lot of time, and now this has to be quick. It's Burnham, and they get the timeout with 3 seconds. Not the cleanest sequence there, but there was some room for error, I suppose. And now the 47-yard field goal, and this one is good. And the Jaguars quickly get that 3 back, and it's 13-10 at the half. Another tight one with these guys. Pretty good game so far. But let's take a look around the league quick. We've talked about the Colts suddenly getting hot lately. But this week they've run into the Washington Commanders, who lead 28-10 behind a big first half from receiver Jacoby Myers. Down in Houston, the Cleveland Browns strengthen their playoff hopes with a 35-17 win, moving to 8-7. Nick Chubb is certainly not somebody I'd like to run into in the playoffs. Well, let's get our second half underway. It's been a good game so far. Each offense has had their run, and it's only a 3-point game, and the Jaguars are up first. Taken out of the end zone, this is Daryl Moore. Gets away from the first man, puts the ball on the ground, and Tennessee's going to come away with it. That is Ronnie Harrison on the forced fumble and the recovery. Eric Kendricks was the first to hit him, and that threw him off balance, giving Harrison a clean hit and a short field now for the Titan offense. First and 10 in motion. Here is the rookie Boss, and the Jaguars are all over that play. Hoping to force another field goal down in the red zone. It's third down. Well protected. Caught by Sexton right near the marker, but a little short. So on 4th and inches, do you go for it? It looks like they will. Under center and sneaking ahead, not just getting the first down, but getting the touchdown is Brian Nava, and Tennessee extends their lead. Not the start to the second half Jacksonville was hoping for. Daryl Moore would love some redemption. He gets hit and puts the ball on the ground again. No way! Ronnie Harrison comes away with it. Let's see if this was indeed a fumble. Harrison's the first there. Kendricks might have been the one to knock it out. And that is another fumble. And right back we go to Tennessee. Here's Polite. All the way out. Turns the corner. Dives in for the touchdown. Tennessee with 2 touchdowns right out the gate in the second half. Who saw this coming? It was a hard-fought 13-10 game at the half. Suddenly, 27-10, and Trevor Lawrence hasn't even touched the football yet in the third quarter. There's no way it happens a third time, right? Well, Daryl Moore avoids the fumble this time, but the damage is done. Jacksonville in a 17-point hole. Deep drop Lawrence. It is complete to Jamie Burnham, and they've got a long way to go now. Burnham slot right, covered by Simmons, 3rd and 3. Caught, first down, nice grab. Lamont Cooper makes the catch. Jaguars go out of the eye on first down, and Lawrence is sacked. It's Terrell Riddick for a loss of 3. Good to see some rush out of this front 4, and now trying to end the drive. It's picked! That's Christian Fulton, and Tennessee will take over with their 3rd takeaway of the quarter. 27-10. Here's Tim Cannon checking into the game. Gets a block and runs to the outside, and he's down to the 39. Good news with Devian Bynes in the game here on 3rd down. Here's Nava, and he finds Randolph around the 30. First down. Spreading out this Jacksonville defense. The carry goes to Polite, and he'll pick up 4. He's been the most effective running back so far for Tennessee. Now faking his way, well protected, caught by Bynes. Welcome back, touchdown. All Tennessee here in the third quarter. What was a 3-point game is now completely out of control. 34-10 Titans lead. This feels like a game we would have played back in season 1. What has happened? 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Trevor Lawrence is on the move, and he throws out in front of Etienne. Jacksonville's relying on this game to save their season, as Jefferson makes a nice catch that saves the drive. You've got to get points here, though. You've got to get something back on the board as Etienne loses a couple. John Franklin Myers making another play. Second down for Lawrence. He's well protected. Wants to go deep for Etienne. And it's incomplete with Farley on the coverage. 4.5 to go in the third. Lawrence will fire downfield again. And this time it's Cooper on the catch. Single high look from the Tennessee defense. Can't get pressure. Lawrence heaving again. Knocked down by Jamel Dean. Trips left now with Burnham moving to the slot. Lawrence needs 7. Sails the pass. Well out of bounds in the direction of Cooper. And they'll bring on the kicker. Cade York is 1 for 2. This time from 60. It is no good. He missed it left. Might have had the distance, though. And the Titans take over. They've had great field position every opportunity here in the third. That one's knocked away from Sexton. 3rd and 9. Fake. Looking right and rolling that way. Down goes Nava. Chased down by the number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker. Jacksonville has a very slim chance here, down 24. As Lawrence, he met Riddick and just got the pass away. 3rd down now for the Jaguars. And Lawrence is picked off. He never saw Daxton Hill. And the Titans take over. How about a 4th takeaway of the quarter, and now their 5th consecutive drive that starts at midfield or better. He's just sitting right in the middle, and Lawrence never looks his way. I've thrown that one before. 24-point game. Polite spins off of contact and gets 3. Tim Cannon is running the show here with a big lead. And a speed option, flip out to Polite. And he's got the 1st down. This is the way to run today, I guess. Henry's in there now. And on the keeper, Cannon to the 10. And tripped up by Walker. Cannon under center now on 2nd down. He's going to throw this for a touchdown. It's Dominic Brooks. And the Titans are running away with this game in the 2nd half. One of the most lopsided second halves we've seen in quite some time. You know, for about a half, this looked like it could be one of those trap games that you get yourself into trouble with. Down goes Lawrence. He's sacked by Jackson. That's Taylor Jackson getting into the game, along with a bunch of 2nd and 3rd team players. Howie Folk is out there. Leaping attempt incomplete for Jefferson. It'll be 4th down now for Trevor Lawrence with 8 in coverage. He heaves to the sideline, and it's broken up. Denied by Caleb Farley. And it looks like the Tim Cannon show will resume. Hand off to Manny Warner. Nice cut, and just finds some room inside. And gets 13 yards. Into the red zone yet again. Cannon pulls it back. He wants to flip it to Polite instead. He shakes the first man and can't get the 1st down yardage. But I imagine here they'll just go for it on 4th and 1. Warner gets the 1st, and the clock continues to run. Warner the single back. They give this one to Boss, trying to get to the edge. Found more room this time. He gets 7. 3rd and 2, Tennessee. Fake to Polite. Cannon on the keeper. He's in for the score. Tennessee blowing out Jacksonville with 35 points in the 2nd half. Yeah, it's over. 27 seconds to go now. Jacksonville with their last possession, looking for one more score as the catch is made inside the 5. They will not bother using a timeout, so here is the final play. Lawrence to the end zone. Incomplete. DeMarcus Elliott breaks it up, and this game is over. The 2nd half was a complete meltdown for Jacksonville, as Tennessee did not allow a single score in the 2nd half. What a tale of 2 games. You know, we had a good, solid game, you know, just your average first half. And the 2nd half was anything but average, starting off with those lost kick returns and the quick scores, and Jacksonville just never being able to recover any shred of momentum. We did not have to do a whole lot offensively in the 2nd half, so you're not going to see Sal Sexton get a whole lot of progress here, but 44 on 3 catches is respectable. Trayvon Randolph doesn't have the big game, but we get our 13th victory, and that's the most important thing. We avoid the trap game as well against a team that we've played a close game already against this season, and everybody's getting 1,000 XP as a result. The defending champion Buffalo Bills had a very big win this week, with Josh Allen and Tremaine Edmonds being players of the week in the AFC, while the Commanders dominated in the NFC. Here are the scores from around the league, with a couple teams reaching the 56-point mark. Pittsburgh and Tampa played a shootout, but I wanted to highlight the defending champions, the Buffalo Bills. They are very close to wrapping up the AFC East, and they look playoff ready with this dominant win over the Bears. Josh Allen, 300-plus yards, 4 touchdowns, and no interceptions. The class of the NFC this year appears to be the Washington Commanders, who scored 2 touchdowns in all 4 quarters of this victory. 5 touchdown passes for Kerry Farrell, a phenomenal day. And who caught 4 of them? Jacoby Myers. And 3 receivers crossed 100 yards receiving. The Raiders lost this week. That is huge for us. The Chargers pulled off a comeback without Justin Herbert at quarterback. We'll talk about that situation here in a moment. But this loss for the Raiders gives us a significant edge in being the number 1 seed. We could possibly wrap it up next week. Justin Herbert has missed the last 2 games, as it turns out, with a hamstring tear. So the Chargers, who were 7-6 at the time, are now relying on a rookie quarterback, Clyde Bennett, a Texas quarterback drafted in the 4th round this year, who has looked like a much better player than just a traditional backup. 6 touchdowns in his first 2 starts and 2 victories for the Chargers, where they've scored 27 and 31 points. He might get them back to the postseason, and they're still 5 weeks away from a potential Justin Herbert return. How long can the Chargers keep this up in an AFC where nobody knows what's going to happen with these wildcard teams? There's too many teams left in it. I'm excited to see how it shakes out. I think the Chargers storyline is really interesting. Miami isn't looking great at 7-8, but you can't count them out. You got the Colts at 9-6. With the rushing leader right now, Jonathan Taylor. So with 2 weeks left, there's a lot to figure out in this conference, but the 4 division winners are actually now all decided. The Titans, Raiders, Bengals, and Bills all have wrapped up their divisions, and now it's just a matter of the wild card teams. And this week, if we win against the Chiefs, and the Raiders lose whoever they play, will be the number 1 seeds and can rest starters safely in the final game of the season. But if it's not wrapped up, we're going to have to keep our starters in there for the Chiefs and Texans games still left on the schedule. So the playoffs are not far away. I just want to get this team, in the best playoff shape, avoid injuries, try to shore up any weaknesses we may have, and I think the thing I want to do in these last 2 weeks is experiment more with the pass rush. I have been underwhelmed by our starting front 4. When I've rotated more and brought in backups, I think we've gotten a boost from guys like Taylor Jackson, and I want those guys to play more down the stretch to see what we need to do come playoff time when you need that pass rush to really come alive. But that is going to be it for this episode, everybody. Another win here for the 13-2 Tennessee Titans. Thank you all for watching today's episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll get closer to the playoffs next episode very shortly. Have a great day.